on, ladies and gentlemen?
What's going on, everybody? We are back
What up?
again.
Fowl
It
Language.
is episode 3. Here we go.
What's going on?
Everybody, we're back. It's Lamar, and that's my brother, Casey Fowler.
Yes, sir, in the building.
We here, black men, ready to talk about how we feel in this crazy world. So, brother,
And you might just hear some foul language too.
are you ready to begin what we got planned for the people today?
Shall we? Well, let's see. So what is best in life, big brother?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Sure, because man, this weekend I had was huge. So you go ahead.
Right. My pleasure. It was pretty good. Probably not as good as yours, but it was pretty good. So started with I got a range bag. So one of the things I found when I was looking for stuff for the range is everything is super tactical looking. And if that's the look you want, that's great. That's awesome. But for me, I didn't want to look like I was about to jump out of a helicopter and, do some clandestine shit. So I decided I wanted to do something a little different. So I was looking. And since I've got a couple of my motorcycle boots are leather, I've gotten into leather. So I got a leather bag. So I ended up getting a pistol case to go inside of a leather bag. And I'll drop a picture or two of everything and
yes, I like to see that.
Let you guys see that. So it's a leather briefcase and it's not your typical thing, but I like it. It's gonna be a little different. We'll try it out probably next week, see how that works out, but I'm happy about it. Got a couple other things to go with the range bag too to make it a true range bag. And if you guys are interested, I'll drop a couple links in the description on those, guys, just so if you see something, check it out, and it helps us out a little bit. So I think it's a win-win. Let's see what else happened this weekend. I can't talk about all of it, but I got selected for a survey on Friday. And
really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a market research survey, and for the product that they asked me about, it took about an hour. It's pretty cool. And I made $250 out the deal. So, I mean, that's a good way to spend a Friday afternoon.
Do they need to survey me? I mean, I could use a couple hundred real quick.
Yeah, man. So now we just like, okay, we got this. We'll put this to the side and figure out what we're going to do with it. So that was cool. And then ended up getting into a little bit of Bitcoin. So I had about $100 in Bitcoin. So we're going to see how that works out. Some of my buddies talked me into it, so we're gonna see what's going on. So that should be fun. Been watching that a little bit, so that's exciting. But last night, my homeboys from way back when, I'll keep their names anonymous to protect the guilty. But
it's always good.
We got together on the Zoom last night because one sent a bottle of Uncle Nearest out because he can't get it where he's at. So we had a nice little toast up and all that good stuff and caught up for about 2 hours. It was good times, man. It was a hell of a lot warmer than it is right now. I am cold. I'm out here looking like I'm about to tow somebody's car, but it's okay. I'm out here. We having fun. And we got some accessories. So
go ahead, winch the chain down now. Winch it down.
Man. That's right. But I am toasty right now. So
like it, man. Look,
that's
you got at least like 4 or 5 layers on, man. Like, damn,
I got at least 7 shirts, 2 socks, 3 pair of pants on, a heater, some gloves in my pocket, some mittens. Man, I'm trying to be warm.
You ain't got no mittens, but we're gonna omit the mittens. Because you will get
have my mittens, bro. You can have some mittens.
Yeah,
get the mittens that flip off that had the little fingers out, man.
It's a little nippy out here, cuz I'm gonna throw on my mittens right quick. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You throwing these mittens around here, cuz. Yeah. Somebody would say something to me in my mittens. They don't want it. They don't want it at all. Shit.
You got fucking.
Oh man.
Hey man.
So
if you like it,
I don't have mittens, man. I don't have them right now. My hands are free, so I can reach my accessories, man. Priorities. I'll sacrifice a little coal just to be able to do what I do.
Hey, your accessories are warm.
That's right. Real soon. And as always, you can see what we're partaking in on Instagram. Instagram is live right now, so check
Hey,
that out. Facebook's live right along with it too, so you can follow us or subscribe and all that good stuff on Facebook and Instagram at the Fowl Language
yes,
Podcast.
sir. Leave your
And we love to
comments.
have you. Yes, yes,
Talk to
yes. So now
definitely get shout out on the
that
show.
yes, yes, yes. That is it for me, little brother. For you, what's best in life? I'm looking to hear this. I seen some of the video.
Whew. Man. So well, I'll start from the beginning, man. So some family came some family came in and surprised us, you know what I'm saying, my birthday weekend. So, they came up, my wife's people. Shout out to everybody in Guam right now. My Chamorro family out there was good. Um so yeah, they came down, we were just kicking it and went home for the weekend. Celebrated my birthday this weekend at home. So, Friday we were just chilling. I get a phone call from an old friend of mine, known him since we was like 6. I ain't gonna put his name out right now, protect the
Yeah, he's like
protect
my
the
other little
pussy.
brother.
Yeah. So call him and was like, hey man, got a surprise for you. I was like, yeah, I'll pull up by the house. So I pull up by the house and it was like all the homies was outside, man. I'm talking like there's about 10 folks outside. I'm like, shoot. I looked
Oh,
at
that.
I looked at the wife, I said, babe, you can just leave me here. I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
You're like,
I'm,
I have arrived.
yeah, I'm home now. So man, it was all love, bro. Like nothing changed, man. We just out there. The only difference is we older and we can drink legally. That's the only thing.
Legally being the key word.
So then we started just chilling out there. Mind you, I had on sweatpants and some house shoes. So the homie was like, he was like, "Hey man, we about to go bend a corner. We about to go out." I'm like, "All right." I got on bedroom shoes, bro. I ain't stepping to brunch or nothing. We going out, finna hit these streets. So he gave me some shoes and stuff, right, like that. You know what I'm saying? So we went out, had a pretty good time. I was with the mayor. We call him the mayor of Augusta. So because we just walked in the club like it was like we celebrities or some shit. But it's because who we was
Like
with.
R&B video.
We was with the mayor, and also shout out the mayor because he got his master's and he had a little commencement over the weekend too. So
Oh, that's
shout out to
dope.
bro for that, man. He got his master's in business. So
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So then we go to the second spot. I said, hey, you gonna get the next round, or am I gonna get the next round? He said, bro, I got a bop coming. I was like, oh, well, excuse me, sir. I was unaware I was in the presence of royalty. So,
That's one of those your money's good, no good here moments.
right. So the bottle come in, and we sat there at the bar, and we killed that whole bottle of Remy, bro. Whole bottle, we killed it.
Wow.
Whole bottle.
Good times.
So we left, and then I was good walking to the car, and then I sat down, and everything went.
He was in the Matrix.
I was like, oh shit. Then I would wake up at the room. We tried to go in and I forgot they locked the front at a certain time. I had no key. So the wife had to come down and get me. And I think I remember getting out the car and walking into the hotel, and the guy, the register was where the house hostess, whatever the hell you call them in the hotel, was like, yeah, do you people have a room here? And before I can get my
you, you people.
man, before I can get a drunk ass word out, because I was about to get his ass, I was like, what? Like straight Mo Gillian. What? What did you say to me? What? So before I could get anything out, the wife was like, no, we got a room upstairs, we're good. And he was like, oh, okay. So then I woke up the next morning.
Was the same place?
No. It was a little spot off of Riverwatch.
Gotcha.
So, then that was Friday. So Saturday comes, which was my actual birthday, the big 35, man. Getting there.
Yes. Happy birthday
Appreciate it,
again.
man. Appreciate it, man. It was love, man. But our cousin Tyler, their baby shower was the first part of the day. So, we took part of that. It was real cool, play some games. Tyler's silly as hell, by the way, bro. Just damn silly for no reason, man. They did this little diaper game, and he's smelling the diapers. How you go from it smell like collard greens to it smell like honey barbecue on the same damn diaper he smelled? That is two completely different fucking smells, man. But then we met his girlfriend's family, and they're real cool. They're actually from
That's cool.
Mississippi, so they actually know the area that we might be moving to. So they was like,
Oh,
hey,
that's good.
y'all family now. Let us know. We'll link up when you come down. We'll show you around. Blah blah blah. Whatever you need, we got you. I'm like, oh, okay. I love that. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So then, baby shower was over. We ended up going to Tanya's house for the rest of the festivities, and and then it was on from there. Like I walked in the door drinking, bro. I had a drink in my hand walking in the door. So we just pouring up. Then one of Tanya's our old friend of the family, Renisha, she was there. She was like, "Cuz, let's take a shot. Cuz, let's take a shot." So I'm like, okay. So we taking a shot. I'm still drinking. Didn't play beer pong, but I was just walking around drinking and talking and singing. And then
I saw the singing.
Tanya put on Drew Hill, boy. She put that on. Without you, girl, my life is hell.
You can't do that at 35, huh? You can't do that howling.
And you got what I need. Well, so yeah, then that time too, I was good until I got the car. They messed around, gave me karaoke mic. So I'm being my
That's
own.
what I saw.
I'm being my entertainment, everybody's entertainment at my birthday. So we having fun. You know, it ain't no party with us. If we drinking, Lenny Williams is coming on. Eventually, Lenny Williams always is gonna come on. Whoever's DJ.
I don't know why, but it's true.
Because I love that shit, man. That is my shit. So I gotta
play my records till my records turn off.
I just didn't want to hit him anymore. I saw your car parked in the driveway. And I remixed. I'm like, I saw you was home because it was on Life 360. But yeah. So same situation. Toe up. Like I had the half-gallon bottle of Crown, and when we left, it was probably about that much left in the bottle. And I know cuz he had like 1 or 2 drinks. We did a shot, and then the rest of that shit was me, man. Drunk it. And then I said, "Mama, can I cuss for this song?" She said, "Yeah." She didn't tell me I had to stop cussing after. So I was just walking around there because I was sounding like Dad when he drunk at Grandma's house. That's what I was sounding like. I'm singing.
What song did you listen to?
What came on first? Set It Off. Lil Boots and Set It Off came on first.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the chair.
I want to play shit damn motherfucker.
And I got the mic now. The mic got an echo too. So I'm in here. You want to talk shit, Kevin? Sorry, Mama. You want to run your mouth? You want some gangster front your motherfucking house? I said that shit hard too. Motherfucking man. I was like, I put every inch, like the spit was coming like this. She just looked, she shook her head, and then Bobo was like, "Come on, man. All right now. I'm trying to save you. I said, okay, yeah, you're right.
There is no saving.
No. I have no
Just saving. Be glad I wasn't there.
Oh man, I wish you would.
I would have loved to egg you on. But last time I came, I got damn COVID. So I think I'm gonna stay my ass here for a little bit.
I ain't mad at that at all, man. So yeah, same scenario. I got to the car. I'm trying to remember what I can't remember.
Man, we going right back into drunk stories from last week. Episode 2, everybody.
So I get to the car, I'm riding, I'm good. But the thing was, I couldn't keep my head up, man. I was like I had a newborn baby neck, bro. It was just
you over there weekend at Bernie's again.
Swinging, man. I couldn't keep it up. I was getting mad at myself too. I'm like, shit. Oh God, I can't keep it up.
Oh man.
Okay, but
that's good.
So I got to shorten this. I've been going on. We got other stuff to go through, but yeah. So get to the room. Longest walk in my life. I felt like the wife parked in damn Evans somewhere, and we walked from Evans to the hotel. That was the longest walk. And then I'm walking like weekend at Bernie's too. I'm just toe up. But yeah, it was an awesome weekend. Thanks for everybody for the birthday shout outs, all the love and all the other good stuff, man. And that what's best in life.
Sorry about that, everybody.
It happens.
Technical difficulties. My accessory went out. It's cold. My butane is cold. I'm cold. So I had to go back in the house real quick and get this guy. Is it a lighter? No, not really. It's my wife's creme brulee lighter. So
he had to stress it's my wife's Creme brulee, man. You know you be in there creme brulee, cuz.
You know it, man. Shit, I be in that thing. Just go ahead, go.
You be creme brulee,
getting that sugar crystal on time. Ain't nothing like it.
But yeah, man. So you tell about your bag and everything like that.
Man. So,
which I can't wait to see it. So
yeah.
Now you got your high speed bag. What do you think about like concealed carrying like everywhere? Because that's what I do. I take my shit wherever I go.
Yeah. When I was there, I noticed that you were carrying everywhere, man. You got the baby on the hip and carrying. I like the idea. I think before even the concept of concealed carry came into focus for me. I didn't really give it too much thought because I thought about, where I work, you can't conceal carry. You can't carry. It can't be in your car. It can't be on your person. No weapons whatsoever. Nothing that resembles a weapon. So I just figured, why even worry about it? But you see a lot of times just being out and about where it kind of makes sense. I'm for it if you can, as long as it's legal.
Yeah, as long as it's done right.
Can be, wherever you want to be. I do have a holster coming to eventually conceal carry, and I'll get my concealed carry license probably early, in January after the holidays or whatnot. Probably take the class, do the test and all that good thing, and I'll be good to go. Just waiting on my holster.
Okay, right on.
So what about you, man? You are Mr. Super Carry everywhere.
Oh man, that shit goes everywhere. I'm talking. I go to the store. I'm taking the trash that's on me. Because you don't know, man. You just seen too many stuff in the news where dude was pumping gas and he got robbed and killed, or you just outside cooking barbecue and somebody just run up in your house or something. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. So I keep it on me. And in particular, a place we used to stay at, it was kind of open in the back. So people constantly walk by. So me and the wife smoking a cigarette. Dude walk up, hey bro, you got a cigarette? I said, nah, we ain't got no more cigarettes. He's like, man, I said, what? Man, I'm from blah blah zone, da 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 da, shout da 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 da.
Nobody care.
And I'm like, all right, cool. Then he turned around, he's like, what? I said, all right, cool, man. And then he walked off. I'm like, you know what? That could have went real bad because I was slipping. I ain't got my tool on me. He could have tore my ass up probably. You never know what the hell people got on them nowadays, man. So
yeah, that's true.
And after that moment, everywhere I go, I don't give a damn where it is. I don't care.
So let me ask you a question. When you're thinking about carrying everywhere, do you think, it matters what size of pistol you carry? Because some people say get a compact. Some people say it don't matter as long as you got a good holster. Some people are all for safety. Some people are for, one in the chamber. So, what do you kind of go by if you want to share that kind of stuff?
Basically, me personally, I agree with it doesn't matter, as long as you got a good holster, you should be good. You don't want a holster where if you got to pull that bad boy out, you fumbling with the shit trying to get it out. So you want to just be able to slide, do what you need to do. The one in the chamber thing, that's a must. I'm not gonna waste time having to cock that bad boy back. All for safety, blah. It's over with. Hopefully it goes that way. But yeah, man, that's what I think about that. But I do recommend if you don't have a concealed carry, everybody should have one. If you can legally have one, you definitely should have one because this world is crazy. And I know, bro, you just like me, we husbands and we fathers, and we're going to protect all.
That's right.
Regardless.
So I always think about...
I had mine
at
Chuck E. Cheese, bro. I went to Chuck E. Cheese. And then I seen the sign. I was like, oh, can't bring this in here. Let me take it back.
You better step away from the ball pit.
You know what I'm saying? Run them tickets, cuz.
Right.
I'm trying to get this inflatable right here. It's 15,000. I only got 1,000. Run them tickets. But yeah, what you was gonna say though, man?
Oh man, I was gonna ask. So, thinking about that, do you think kind of like the day to day? I mean, I think about just yesterday, the family were out running back and forth in between stores and stuff, and I had to pick up Junior and move stuff and throw stuff away or put something in the trunk or something like that. Just the day-to-day moving. So, when you look online, people swear that appendix carry is the best way to go and all that other stuff, but that makes me nervous. So, how do you carry and what do you recommend?
I say hip. The reason I say hip, let me put my accessory down, because my personal opinion, once again, you gun enthusiasts out there, I know somebody goes, oh hell no, that's not right. But fuck you. Anyway, sorry, mama. I gotta tell you something about that too. But yeah, so my personal opinion, keep that bitch on your side so you can move. Boom. But if it's here, your appendage, you gotta come up, then out. That to me, that's just too much. That's too much time being wasted. I mean, yeah, if you like, if they're like, okay, this far apart from you, you want to, oh, let me reach for my wallet. Pew! I mean, that might work out, maybe. But me personally, and it's also for me, my hip is a deterrent. You know what I'm saying? They'll see it. Oh shit, let me back up because I had an incident. I forgot whose birthday party it was, but we was at somebody's birthday party. It's one of the kids, one of the cousins. It was somebody's birthday party. And we was downtown. So we was outside. This boy got into some. He was, you know what I'm saying, he was wrestling with his girl outside. So auntie was like, "Go get him." I go get him. They popping off at the lips or whatever. You know what I'm saying. We're about to get into this altercation. And you know, I'm cool with throwing them things. It's one of me, one of you. Shoot, I ain't gotta shoot you first. I got hands. I got these guys. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the way it should be.
I fight your ass first, but then 2 or 3 of his cousins come outside. What's happening? Bah, 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 bah. I'm like, oh no, sir. Pull my shirt up. So y'all want to do this or not? So the girl noticed my hip, and then the other one noticed my hip. They was like, oh shit, oh no, bro, let's go. So it's also a deterrent. Like that could have gone either way. We could have been fighting. People could have been in jail. It avoids you killing somebody or anything like that. But if that shit's here and you don't see it, they don't see it. Oh, they're gonna run upon you. You're gonna get the opportunity to kill somebody. And I don't promote killing. I'll self-defend all day.
Right.
Oh man, that cigar is hitting rough.
What you got? Oh, never mind. We'll look on Instagram to see what you got tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that's what I think about that, man. It's
okay, cool.
But it's all a matter of preference.
It's all a matter of preference. The holster system I got, it gives me the opportunity. It's a kind of like a 3 or 4 in 1. It's outside the waistband, inside the waistband, on the hip. And then it gives you the opportunity to do appendix. And because I got it during Black Friday, it comes with a little attachment. So if I want to mount it in my car or mount it in the house somewhere,
I want one of those the car mounts, talking like right under the steering wheel. That kind
yeah. You can put it wherever you want. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited whenever that's going to come. It was supposed to get here this week, but it got delayed. But you know, they're a U.S. company, not many of them. Black Friday and all that good stuff. So it's fine. I got plenty of time. I'm in no rush. Yeah. So that's cool. So yeah.
And another opinion I got, I prefer the concealed carry. Like you can't see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People open carry all the time, and to me, it brings too much attention. Especially being a black man, it brings way too much attention. So I'd rather just keep it ducked until I need it. You won't see that motherfucker unless you gonna feel it's gonna come out of it.
Right. That was always my worry too. Is that's one more thing I got to worry about.
Yep.
If something happens, is okay. Even if it's not a situation of getting pulled over. If it's just out in the street, it's like like the altercation you were just in. Let's say you got to fighting and you knock buddy out because if you got hands like I think you got hands like
man,
we supposed to have
hands. I got hands.
When my man is gonna be knocked out on his back and somebody comes and they're gonna talk to you and you be like, okay, I put hands on him. I'm also carrying too. I mean, I know you don't have to disclose certain states.
Certain states.
But that's another thing, another layer. What do you think about like carry insurance and stuff like that?
You're gonna have to explain carry insurance to me.
So I think it's like the USCCA or something like that. Okay. Told you, man, once I get into something, I start researching and try to learn everything. And sometimes I overdo it, but I just love information. So so basically, like if you have to use your weapon in a situation, be it at home or out and about in, and what do they call it, an urban defense situation or something like that?
Yeah.
They help you with your legal, pursuing a lawyer, finding a lawyer that's familiar with it. They, because if something happens and you fire your weapon, you have to provide it as evidence and you may never see it again. So they reimburse you for the price of your weapon and all that good stuff. And it seemed pretty good to me. looks to me like something worth having, kind of like car insurance or something
Mm-hmm.
like that.
And now that you think about it, and I have heard about that before. I didn't
Hmm.
actually know the name of it. I forgot. Maybe I don't know. Hell. But
Yeah, you probably did.
yeah, you know me. But
Hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
actually think that's a good idea, man, because you got to protect yourself, not
yeah,
just
yeah.
physically, but in them courtrooms too. Because if you ain't got your shit right in the courtroom, they will hook your
Hmm.
ass up.
Hmm.
You'll be wearing a
True,
jumpsuit and some chains, and off you go.
true that, true that.
So I think
So
I'm gonna look into it myself. And if anybody
okay,
knows any more about it, please leave a comment or anything like that, so we can.
yeah, definitely, definitely. So you kind of talked about a little bit just now is being a father and everything like that.
Hmm.
So you've been a father for probably what, over half your life now, and
Yeah, yeah, should be 18 in
you
August.
yeah, you've had some successes, some failures. You've learned a lot. You've grown a lot. So I know that you and I we have differences in our parenting styles.
Yeah.
So give the people a little bit about your philosophies as a parent and how you parent, so we can just share the different ways the dads parent out here.
Oh man, that's easy. Beat that ass, beat that ass, beat that ass, beat that ass, beat that ass. No, but I mean, yeah, that sort of discipline is warranted depending on the case. I mean, when I
Hmm.
was younger, 17, 18-year-old dad, I thought the answer was whoop their ass. Oh, you peed on yourself.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're getting a whooping for this. You're getting a whooping for that. But it worked then. You know what I'm saying? It worked for me. The kids were good.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Had no issues. They did what they were supposed to do. Everything like that. But over time, that developed into talking to them more.
Hmm.
And never really did the whole timeout thing, nothing like that. But I come to find out that talking to them and giving them one of them lectures, especially them teenagers, boy, them teenagers hate a lecture, boy. They can't stand the lecture. They got to put their phone down. They can't look away. You got to look at me. I am the captain now. They have to look at me. And it works. It's
Hmm.
reinforcement. Sometimes you just got to redirect them a little bit. I'm gonna add a couple of
Hmm.
chores here and there. You're gonna do that too. You're gonna do what I think that's gonna really suck for you. That you're gonna just be ready to punch me
Hmm.
in my face over. That's what I do.
Hmm.
But at the same time, not just the negative stuff, but the positive stuff. I reinforce that stuff too. Good job. Keep going. Oh yeah, you
Hmm.
did that. Do it again. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Because it's being a parent, you got to do both. You can't just be on their ass when they messing up. You got to be on their ass when they doing good too. Because you know what I'm saying? They see that.
Hmm.
They're like, okay, I want to make my daddy proud. He look how proud he is of me doing this right here. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Hmm.
And
Cool.
basically that's that. And then with the boys, Kevion and Keontae, it's a little different. The reason it's a little different just because I guess you could say the cultural gap, because that some things they do different in Guam
Sure.
than we do. So that took a lot of give and take on our part to adjust with the boys,
Hmm.
but they still get the same treatment. You get too far out of line,
Right.
you're gonna get it. I do not promote child abuse and nothing like that, but a couple of
Hmm.
pops is needed
Yeah.
sometimes.
I mean, I think you don't have to haul off and beat him to death,
Mm-mm.
but I don't think it helps. But I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right.
So
You ain't gotta beat them till you tired. You know what I'm saying? Till you throw your arm out the socket or some shit. Just get them a couple of those whack whack till they're like, oh, he's not playing. Just give him a
right.
couple of those. You know what I mean? And then just keep it
Hmm.
pushing. And it's worked, man. I mean, my kids are great. They're not getting in hardly, and I mean, no extraordinary trouble like a lot of kids are
Hmm.
now. They do basic stuff, but they're supposed to mess up. And I tell them
Yeah.
that all the time too, because you're not gonna learn unless you go out there and fuck up a little bit.
Yeah. They're good kids, man. All five of them.
All five, love them to death, man. But with that being
Yeah.
said, I know you've been at it for about 7 years now or so. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
How do you go about your parenting style, sir?
So it was kind of interesting for me because I got to see you and your kids. I got to see Tanya with her kids, with two of the three, um, before I had Simone, or
Mm-hmm.
before we had Simone rather. And I got to see what I thought would work, what I thought wouldn't work for me and my style and who I am. And I'm not a yelling, hollering, "Come sit your ass down." No, that that's you. That's not me. So trying to figure out how do I make sure that I show that I'm the dad, and when I say it, I mean it, without having to do all the yelling, the screaming, the cussing. That just I don't feel like for me that worked for me and who I was. So I had to think about that, and luckily, I mean, what kind of helped is having a dog. And I remember growing up watching people train their dogs, and they would beat their asses, and I didn't have to do that. It was one of those things, just establishing the roles in the household, and that's kind of where we go from there. And some people may agree with me, some people may not. So what?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
so yeah, with Simone, a lot of it is she's such a perfectionist. The fact that you're not happy with what she's done, like if she even hints that you're not accepting or pleased with what she's done, it's like boom, boom, boom. And so you got to manage that, because even sometimes it's like she's not even in trouble. It's like, hey, you did this wrong. This is how you do it, right? And she thinks she's in trouble, and it's managing that too. So making sure that we keep her in line, and we do. If a couple pops come down, Kim made this thing called misbehaving. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, misbehaving.
Yeah, it was a little wooden spoon, and she made a little face on it. If I can find it, I think we still got him. We'll take a picture and we'll post it just so you guys can see it. It was kind of funny. It was funny because the first time Kim thought about doing it, she had this thick ass spoon, and I was like, hold on. You can't hit my baby with that big ass spoon. So we went to the little dollar store and got some other ones. And that way, one, they were disposable. So if we lost them, we had plenty of them. And then two, you could have them in multiple places. So there was one in Kim's car. I think there was one in my car. Kim had one on the purse. So misbehaving was always close by. There's one upstairs. So she knew.
How about me carrying everywhere?
Now you damn right. With that bad boy, I'll be ready to go. No. And it eventually got to the point where it was like, if she sees it, she's like, you know what? I need to reevaluate my decisions in life and come back and correct some things. But I'm learning now, kind of like what you were saying, is realizing what she enjoys and making sure that she learns a lesson by taking that away and making her realize how fortunate she really is. And then making her do some work. I mean, a couple of times we've been taking her to like the soup kitchens, and made her, see that and kind of explain what that meant, so she could realize how fortunate she really was. I mean, even compared to us growing up, it was like, yo, you got stuff that we wouldn't have even considered growing up, man. It's like,
yeah, hot water.
Oh man, the blue pot, bro.
Man.
Woo.
Boiling the pot, man.
Yeah, man. That's a good time. But you know what's so funny though is you don't even think about it. It was just the way it was growing up, and you laugh about it now, and it you enjoy those times, and having to leave the oven open to cool the house off if it got real cold, man. Good times, man. Good times. But now this boy, Lamar Jr., second of his name, L Boogie, Lamb, what else we call him? LJ, kid of many nicknames. He's gonna be different.
Yeah, man. That's that second child syndrome, dog. You're welcome.
So you say. I don't give a damn what you say about that. Real quick before I go on, man, tell everybody what you say the second child syndrome is.
Okay. So in our family, the second child is the hard-headed, busy one. And it began with myself. I'm that way. My cousin Trayshawn is that way. Kevandre is that way. And Kevion is also that way. Now, my sons, they both have two different moms, they're the second child from that mom, and they're crazy.
So you got second child syndrome twice.
Damn.
Twice.
Whoa. And then Can't forget about the man, Mr. Wiggles, aka Money Marvin. Can't forget about BJ.
That's my dude, man.
Man. He is off the chain too.
I know.
So that's
Yeah.
what the second child syndrome
Yeah.
is, and
So
LJ is coming along nicely.
yeah, we just gonna wait and see what's up with that little dude, man. Man, he's a totally different world from Simone. It was one day we were looking in the monitor and we were just like, he's not in the crib anymore. What the hell? Come to find out, he stepped on his little stuffed animal and flipped out the crib. Just fine. And they're playing happy as could be. So we check him out, make sure nothing's broken. You didn't hear any thumps or anything, out the crib. And so mom had asked me not too long ago, she was asking what kind of toddler bed are we going to put him in? I was like, man, we're just going to take his crib, flip it upside down, and just put him in there, man, because I don't know what to do with that, dude. This little jumper, he know how to get out of that. He breaks out of the baby gates.
Well, that's Tommy Pickles, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Little dude is strong too, man. But he's so funny and so happy. So definitely glad. Really, really glad. I don't think I shared this before, but just where he came from. He was about 2.5 months early, and I think he was 2 pounds something, 2 pounds 6 ounces, something like that. He was really small, and he just growing. He's still little for his age, but he doesn't know he's little. And developmentally, he's right on track. So definitely glad to see that. So
I'm little for my age too, so I get it.
Yep. And so we're just waiting to see, because Simone is really smart, and he's kind of seeming like he's gonna take along and be smart like that too.
Of course.
And it's just crazy.
It's in the DNA, man.
Yeah, you pray for smart kids, man, and then when you get them, you're like, is this really what I wanted? I don't really know if this is what I wanted.
Right.
Wow, smart. Oh, damn. The way they put stuff together is just so interesting, man. It's crazy. It's a learning experience all the way around, and I just love for all of them to get together and see each other.
Oh yeah,
so
it's gonna be.
That's always fun too.
Great.
Yeah.
Man, that doggone Kevion, I forgot my keys or something, and then I was like, dang, I forgot my keys. And I went back in the house. I was like, babe, I forgot the keys. I'm about to go. She's like, okay. This boy gonna say, good job, genius. I said, boy, if I ain't got to go out and knock your dick, sit down somewhere. Better go watch YouTube.
Man, that's my little dude, man. He cracks me up.
Like, good job.
I guess both of them second kids, man, because Dre, man, that boy's hustle, man.
Funny, man.
I was talking to Kim about him yesterday. We were talking about Christmas gifts and stuff. I was like, man, just hit that dude on Cash App, man. He probably flip it into a couple $100 anyway.
Yeah, man. He was actually with us all week too, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Had him all week. We was, we was chilling out. It's still COVID heavy, so we kind of just stayed ducked off. But we went to the shooting range Friday morning before we left for Augusta. We went to shoot. So y'all can see the video. The video's gonna be on Instagram and Facebook soon. So y'all just check that out. See my boy shooting that thing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So next time we go, we're actually gonna have a competition. We're gonna get the targets. They got the numbers on them. So we're actually gonna shoot and aim at the numbers and see who gets the highest score next time we shoot. But that's another parenting style for us dads. It's very important to spend quality time with your sons and your daughters for two different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Because your sons look up to you. You try to make sure your sons don't make the same mistakes you did. And with your daughters, you know what I'm saying? The dad is the person they look to. How can I put this? Basically, when they start dating and stuff, they look for those same qualities. Okay, my dad treats me like this, so I'm not gonna look for nothing less than what my dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Kind of set that example.
Yeah, our dad's role is like stupid important, man.
Yeah. Because I even noticed that talking to Kim, just as we've been going through our relationship through the years, she'll be like, that sounds like my dad.
Janae does the same thing.
Yeah, so I guess that there's some truth to that, man. And you just hope that in the future they kind of look to those examples that were set and learn from that. Both of them. So
hope so. I ain't trying to be at Thanksgiving in like 10 years and beating up my daughter's boyfriend or something.
Right.
Drake, Keontae, Kevion, pin the tail on that name. Pit it. Go ahead and hook him up.
Yeah. Sound like a summoning jutsu right Speaking of summoning jutsus, man, I think that's a good little segue.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys don't know because we haven't really talked about it. We talked
Mm-mm.
about cigars and alcohol and guns and parenting and all that stuff. But what I bet you guys didn't realize is Kevin and I are really big anime
Oh
fans and
yeah,
have
love
been
it,
for
man.
a long time.
Anime is not cartoons, damn it.
No, it is not. It's good stuff. So
That it
what we're gonna
is.
do is we're gonna spend some time and we're gonna give you guys our top five. So Kevin, I'll let you go first with your top five,
Yeah,
and
because
then I'll
you
give my top five.
probably don't even know what the hell your top five is.
It could change,
Because
but
you
you know.
because you I mean you for one, I just want to put out that you actually started me on
Mm-hmm.
anime as a whole, and then broaden my horizons with it. A lot of that stuff I still can't get into, but if it got some swords and shit and killing and gore, I'm all for it. But so got my little notebook here because I be forgetting shit. So my top five will be Kingdom. Kingdom is loosely based off of Chinese history when the Qin dynasty began. It's pretty dope, swords and shit. I love it. Demon Slayer, which is really big in Japan, man. It's crushing in Japan
Mm-hmm.
right now as far as movie sales and stuff. I think it's like the
Yeah.
second highest grossing movie
Mm-hmm.
ever in Japan. So
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer is pretty dope, and the dub just came out, so I'm gonna start watching it over with the dub.
We went to episode 19 on the dub, I think day before yesterday,
Mm.
and just to see what they sound like. And
Mm-hmm.
what's the guy's name with the boar on his head? I can't remember his name right now.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. So as soon as we heard him, Kim was like, "No, no, hell no, we're not doing
That's the
that."
one. That's the one
Yeah,
Janae wants to hear too.
yeah, no,
Dang, that's tough.
no. It's one of those things to me anyway. He doesn't capture that crazy
Mm-hmm.
like he needs to in the Japanese version, man. He
Right.
doesn't sound as off the wall, just crazy. He sounds silly. Is
Mm-hmm.
kind of what I heard, and maybe if I watched a little more, maybe a little different. But
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. Continue on with
No,
your
you
list, my
good. You
brother.
good. Now I want to actually just do it to hear his voice now. But Naruto, of course, Shippuden and the regular Naruto. A lot of people say, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z is so much better than Naruto," and da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
But Naruto's some shit. It's a classic underdog story that he becomes badass and ain't nobody helping him to get where he were. Basically, you know what I'm saying? He worked his
Mm-hmm.
ass off to be the top shinobi or whatever and was whooping ass. Um,
You know, I read that, but never finished it. I never finished watching it.
Yeah, I finished it. It's after the war or whatever, man. It kind of goes off
Yeah,
completely. Like people are exploding or something. It got stupid.
yeah.
What's next? Then the new one, Misfits of the Demon Lord. Man, that's got to be one of my favorites, man. That dude was so
You're
cocky,
welcome.
man. Like he would kill him, bring him back to life, kill him again, kill him over. Okay, I give up. He kill him one more time for the hell of it. Like
With his
it's
heartbeat, though,
with
man.
his heartbeat. And I mean that shit was just awesome, man.
Right.
I'm gonna end up finding the manga, so I'm starting to read that one
Mm-hmm.
after I finish
Mm-hmm.
reading God of High School because that's awesome. And
Mm-hmm.
I had Yu Yu Hakusho up there, but the hell with this book because I forgot about Gods of High School. That shit is dope. God of High School is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I've never really seen like a Korean anime that I can think of off the top of my
Mm-hmm.
head right now, but that one was really dope. And just reading where it's gonna go afterwards. Whew,
Mm-hmm.
man, that's gonna be some good stuff right there, man. But hell, 6 Yu Yu Hakusho because I can't let Yu Yu Hakusho not be mentioned, man. That's one of the only animes I can watch over and over and over, and I can watch it over and over. Here, Janae
Yeah.
Kaden watch it over and over with me.
Right. I was gonna
So
say you gotta rep Yusuke Urameshi, bro.
yeah, hell
That was
yeah,
like
hell
your
yeah,
dude, man.
yeah. So with that, man, that's my. I know we said top 5, but that's my top 6. So yeah, you can go ahead and have 6, man. We gotta be fair.
Well, don't feel bad, man, because I got a good number. I got a couple honorable mentions too, because man, it's hard to decide.
Yeah.
And my tastes are a little more cultured than yours. No, I'm just playing. I like swords and killing and all that stuff too. I like the violence and the powers and everything you said on your list. I think with the exception of Kingdom, I haven't seen yet, but I think I've seen everything else, and so I like most of that stuff. Demon Slayer was cool. Misfits is good. Yu Yu, of course, we watched some of that together growing up.
Yep.
What else? Dragon Ball is a classic.
Gotta
What
respect
else?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So I'll give you my list. I'll start with my honorable mentions, and then I'll go through my top five.
All right.
All right. So Kenshin.
Oh, I forgot about Kenshin.
Yes, sir. So I noticed your list was had some recent influences, so I had to think of mine, and I wanted to say my true best top five all time, just everything. And so Kenshin was kind of the OVA was just great, man. It was just I remember describing the story to mom one day, and she was like, "Ooh, that sounds like it's good." And then I hit play, and she was like, "What the hell is this cartoon you got me watching?"
Lamar, I want to watch this shit.
Right. But mom, you said it sounded like a good story. But the reason why it's not on my top five list, it may be in the 10 somewhere, but that last arc after I think Shishio and the all that stuff,
Yeah,
it went
it was
way
bad,
downhill,
man. It was
man.
bad. I
Yeah.
finished it
So
just because I've never seen past the Shishio thing, and I actually sat and watched it. Man, I fell asleep so many
yeah,
times.
it was terrible, man. It was the worst.
Excuse me for a
Yeah.
second.
So I even watched on Kenshin the I think they tried to redo the end and kind of tie all that in
Hmm.
and all that stuff. Even that was stupid. So
Did you ever watch the
that
live action movies?
I had it on my list. One thing you learn about me is everything's on my anime queue. I'll watch it one day,
It is.
maybe. But I heard it's probably one of the best live action animes
Yeah,
that they've done.
I've
So
seen one,
I,
and it was pretty good.
yeah, I'll check it out. It looked pretty good. I think I saw a couple clips of it when it was being released, and it looked pretty good.
Hmm.
So another one on my honorable mentions, and this is probably one of the recent ones too, is Black Clover.
I
Uh,
forgot about Black Clover too. Dang.
more so because I mean it's typical shonen stuff, but I
Hmm.
like that one because that's the first anime Simone has gotten into.
Oh
She
man, I know
came
that's dope.
in, yeah, she came in. We were watching it. She was like, "Hey, don't watch Asta without me." So we let the episodes build up, and we'll catch up with what's on Funimation now with the with the break.
Yeah.
So we'll probably let her watch some of that with us. So that's why that's on my list. Attack on Titan is probably going to move up into my favorites. The only reason I don't have it in my top five yet is just because it's not finished. And if I hear from what I hear about season four, it's gonna be pretty good. And you won't watch that for some reason. You missing some good
I've
stuff,
seen
man.
I've seen the first. I think I almost finished the first season, but it kind of
Yeah.
every episode was death,
Mm-mm. Nah.
death. They crying and dying, and Titans eating folks, man. So I was
But
kind of
you would think as much as you like violence, you would like that though.
I do, man, but it wasn't. There was no break.
Gotcha.
There was no break
Gotcha.
in between. There
But
was
man, it
no
gets
banter,
so
nothing.
good, man. I had been telling a buddy of mine to watch it, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it." And then eventually, his daughter got him into it, and so
Mhm.
he texted me. He was like, "Bro, we on episode 11. It's good." And I just said, "Hey, man, it gets so much better." And I talked to him last week, and you know it's good when they answer the phone whispering.
Mhm.
He was like, "Man, we marathoning through right now. We in season 3, and it's good. I'm gonna have to call you back." So it was like maybe a week later. So he was binging through. It gets good, but it'll probably move up. I think when more. It'll definitely be my top 10.
Mm.
I think when it finishes. So we'll wait and see on that. My hero, I like that. I like the get stronger, get better, shonen kind of thing. But again, it's recent, so I want to see how it ages, and I want to see how it ends because to me, it has the potential to kind of go off the rails, and because it's so profitable, kind of like Naruto did, just keep going and
Mhm.
going and going and going. So if it ends and has a good ending, then it could probably be pretty high on the list. But
Yeah,
we're
they got a
waiting
new
to see
movie
on
out.
that.
There's
Yeah, I
another My
know.
Hero movie. It's in my queue. I ain't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be printing money. So as long as that happens, it's probably gonna keep going.
Hmm.
One I hear a lot about, I haven't seen it, so that's why it's only an honorable mention. Other than the original from back in the day, is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, I
I
saw a
like
piece of that.
I like the concept of that, and that every season is a different generation,
Hmm.
and that's kind of cool. So I want to check that out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Um, yeah, I've been waiting, so I'll probably watch that here soon. And then Hunter x Hunter is
Yeah, that
amazing. Hunter
even
x Hunter
though
is awesome.
the ant arc went on too long though.
It did, but it had some of the best fights, and the villain. the Ant King, man, that was just dope. How he
Yeah.
went from like all of you are worthless to I kind of like some of you, and then that fight between the Hunter Guild leader and
Yeah, what's the
him,
name? Netero or something
epic.
like that.
Yeah, man, that fight was epic. But
Yeah.
because that doesn't have an ending, and based on what I've seen, it may never end.
Because
Just
the manga's
because,
still going. I tried to read
well,
it.
yeah, well, they call it hiatus because the writer I think it's a woman. I think it goes on break pretty regularly. I can't remember, but I know it goes on break. It's like, oh, we're gonna take 3 months off. We're gonna take 2 months off, and then you know you just gotta wait and see. But it's so cool because every arc is kind of like a different anime, so that was kind of cool too. So now, without further ado, I finally get to my list. So my list again in no particular order. Maybe I'll give my top one, but I have six because two are kind of a tie for fifth place to me, and that's Death Note and Code Geass. They both kind of have the similar feel, a super smart character, and it's like, I'm 15 moves ahead of you. Oh, you think you tricked me? But because of that, I knew you were going to do this yesterday, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And I just like those kind of characters that are real smart and 15 moves ahead of everybody in the show. And they aren't necessarily, they're the protagonist, but they're not a hero. And they may start with some of the best intentions, but as the show goes on, you see the line go from, black and white to kind of gray. Right. And so I appreciate about those kind of shows. My next one would be, and I'm sure you haven't seen this one because it's a sports anime, and we usually don't do sports anime, and it's called Hajime no Ippo, or it's called Fighting Spirit. That was my show, man. That actually was one of the reasons I had started working out, because he would basically just like, you know what, I'm not the best, but I want to train harder than everybody. So you just see my man in there just busting out sit-ups and training. And man, if you don't want to go do some push-ups after watching that anime, man, I don't know what's wrong with you.
If I need to watch it, get ready for this new PT test.
You might want to, man. You be crush it, man. You be in there looking like the CrossFit Games or something when the time you're done. And so my next one is Full Metal Alchemist, and I guess this is technically two, but it's not. It's Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's probably one of the best world building stories to me, and the characters are well developed. There's a lot of characters, but I say you got to watch both, because Full Metal Alchemist, the original, does a good job of explaining the end, but then it goes on that anime only ending, and it's a little different. So some people like it, some people don't. I liked it. And then the other one kind of glosses through the beginning and then gets to the point at the end. And you should watch that, man. You haven't watched it, but man,
I've tried it. Bruh,
you got to see the scene where the Führer fights a tank. It is amazing. It's
fights a whole tank.
Man. A whole tank, bro. He fights everybody, man. Dude is no joke. I loved it, man. I watched that scene over and over again. Not even the final battle, but I watched that battle over and over again. And then my next one is Gurren Lagann, however you want to say it. It was it wasn't too long and it was good. I actually, when you were deployed, I bought it to send to you, but I never sent it to you. And then by the time I was getting ready to send it, you were coming back.
That sounds about right.
Sorry.
That sounds about right.
Sorry about that, but it's good. It's got action. It's crazy. It starts real small scale with like them digging up from underground to, by the end of it, they're in these giant mechs chucking galaxies at each other, man. It is crazy, but it's good, man. It's good. You be in there by the end like, it's gonna be all right. It's good. But I recommend it. I recommend it to anybody. And my number one, without further ado, my favorite of all time, even though it's not finished, so technically it would be an honorable mention. They've rebooted it a couple times, and their reboots are trash. But if you can find it, the original 1997 edition of Berserk is my all-time favorite. I still have volume 1 of the manga in the house to this day, and I will not get rid of it. It is amazing. The story's good, the characters are good, the fights are good, and the part of the anime is really only the beginning of the story, and that's what's so cool about it, man. And we talked about Berserk for years, man, and if it ever finishes, it'll be amazing. So that right there, man, is my top 5, 6, 7. Man, I don't know. I cheated a little bit with some honorable mentions mixed in there too.
You did at least 15. At least 15.
Well, I probably seen a little more than you because you rewatch stuff. So I got stuff that I just like watching. Like Promised Neverland is good that you'll never watch. There's a whole bunch of stuff, man, that you missing out on some good stuff because you just like the swords and the killing.
Hey man, I like what I like, man. I'm simple.
No judge. Yeah, you are very simple. Very simple.
Oh, fuck you, lumberjack.
Man, I'm a tow truck driver, bro. Leave me alone.
Oh, my bad. Mr. Winch it down. Mr. Winch it down.
You better believe it, man. It's cold out here. I think it's 36 right now, feeling like 29. So it's cold.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's like in the 50s maybe here.
Oh man, that's nothing, man.
Yeah, that's light work.
Yeah. So anything else you want to add and tell the people? Well,
another episode down. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoying what Fowl Language has to offer so far.
Yes,
and just a quick quote that I seen on Jeopardy the other day. How does that go? Failure is just a condiment to success. So keep eating.
Okay, quote of the day.
Philosophical on that ass.
Yeah. All right, Socrates.
Pythagoras.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Spell it.
Pythagoras.
Oh man. But yeah, man. So thanks to everybody who's been checking us out, leaving comments, liking posts, subscribing. I think we're up to a grand total at this point 18 subscribers.
Oh, is that 18 now?
18, man. What? 200 views, man. We're doing awesome, man. It's great. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
We hope you guys are loving what we're putting out. Give us any feedback, any comments. Let us know what you guys want to see. Anything. We're just loving this. This is fun. We're 3 episodes in, planning for many more. 4. I'm sorry, this is episode 4 now. Yeah. Wow, we're moving on up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we planning to do as much as we can, big stuff, and we're only getting better and better from here.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget, new episodes are dropping every Tuesday.
8:00, right?
8:00 Eastern, and then I put the clips on just to kind of catch up. So if there's those parts you want to hear about again, you can check them out all during the week. So you got stuff from us every day of the week. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Appreciate it.
This is Lamar. That's my little brother over there.
Mr. KC Fowler, baby.
That's right. Thanks again for hanging out with the Fowl Language Podcast. You guys have a good week, and we'll see you later.
Yes, sir.